camera,
you seem diminished.
yeah, if the camera seems off, it's because my wife came in here
Hmm.
and very clearly smacked the camera and just decided
Kept
not to
going.
tell me. So I
I'm
tried to
sure she.
change it real quick. Like it looks okay ish
Yeah,
there,
looks.
but
That's not bad.
here the crop shot is suboptimal.
Brad's actually taller than I am, so this is kind of awkward for both of us.
Tell you what,
Oh
though,
well.
nobody asked. Actually, maybe did. Maybe they didn't. I
Mhm.
don't really care. So I got the bar top finished.
Okay.
Bam!
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
nice.
That's in the
Hmm.
basement. That
It
everything
looks.
to the right of the fridge. Well, the fridge is new this year as well, but um, everything to the right of the fridge would be. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
I need to. It's not fully
What's that
done.
a map of? What's the picture?
Oh, some live, laugh, love thing that was in our basement that I put in front of the window because it puts a glare on the TV when I'm watching football.
Nice.
Yep. So my wife's gonna. We're gonna get curtains or whatever. I gotta get like doorknobs. I gotta finish putting the trim back because I had to pull it off and cut it and whatever else. But yeah.
It's nice.
All right, that'll do
I'm
it.
trying to think if I accomplished anything even slightly related to this. The answer is no. I barely left the house. Although I am going to New York today. I'm really excited about that.
Man, this is like really throwing me off because I raised the chair to try to fix this, as Paul saw, and now the camera's off. But like, I know that my peripheral view can no longer read what's on my screen here or
Right.
see, so I got to
Yep.
be like,
I think it looks fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I would just do the rest of the show like this forever.
for forever. We do not have the technology to go reach up there and slightly. Well,
Yep.
it's sort of, I guess, doesn't really matter because I gotta. The treadmill's now coming on Friday, which I thought it was going to be coming on the weekend, which means
Hmm.
that I gotta discombobulate this entire room, which is going to result in multiple camera smacks.
I can't get. I can't use a treadmill. I get shin splints. I have
Mm.
to use a elliptical trainer.
Yep. I wanted a bike. She wanted a treadmill, so we settled on a treadmill.
Yes, this is the way many couple decisions are made.
In theory, we could fit a bike. This would be bad, but in theory, a bike could fit literally right next to the treadmill if I really.
You seem like kind of a Peloton customer waiting to happen. How did that not happen?
Now,
No.
the subscriptions and the
Yeah. I know, but
underpinnings of the financial structure of that company are subjective to long term health. Like,
I'm surprised Apple hasn't purchased them.
yeah, that seems like. I mean, they're
But then
they're
I
thirty five hundred
said
dollar
that about Sonos
headsets
though too, right? Like,
selling, so you could wear an Apple Vision Pro while
yep.
walking on their little like U shaped treadmill thing that they have.
Oh boy. Yep. There's some AR, whatever VR. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I
it'd
guess.
fit right into their little fitness
Yeah.
subscription. Treadmill's got to be expensive to make, though. That's the problem.
Yeah. Sure.
And
And
like,
it's not like there's not a lot of wear and tear.
yeah,
These things, which is actually good for an Apple product. They like you to replace stuff every so often.
I
So,
mean, can you imagine how they would have to like bulldoze all their stores because they need to put treadmills in there?
mm,
That
well,
would be the thing that gets Steve Jobs out of his grave. Is like, you guys are selling treadmills? Like,
yeah. So when did the Apple Watch come out? 2012 ish. So it
something
was
like
like I
that,
think it
yeah.
was after his passing. So Apple Watch was the first. Let me see if I'm going to get this right. The first Apple product that was maybe completely made after he was gone. I think, like from
Mm-hmm.
start to finish, maybe. But yeah, I think he would have looked. Look, he was the guy who said, "Look, we love music. We're going to get into music." And at that time, I believe they were still called Apple Computer. It was confusing. But given that as kind of context, I mean, saying, "Hey, we made this wearable device and we're really into health and fitness and wellness or whatever," I think actually he'd be like, that makes some sense.
But a treadmill?
Well, it's the smallest little piece of that puzzle, I guess.
I
Dude,
mean,
I saw a product this morning that was, you can buy all these Apple like straps for your Apple Watch, right?
yeah.
It's a whole market, like there's a whole world of this stuff. They make ankle straps for the Apple Watch so you can wear it on your ankle when you're running. Look at it. I said to my wife, like, if I saw someone wearing one of these things, I might beat him to death with my phone. Like Can you imagine an Apple Watch on someone's ankle?
Yeah, it's called a monitor. Like
Yeah, it's like right, like a
pioneered by the
exactly.
prison industry.
Yes, right. The next app, like after we're done integrating Apple devices with passports and driver's licenses, we're going to go on to ankle monitors for prisons. It's the next stage. It sounds like more of a Google product to me, but
Yeah. They could make an Apple jump rope. I feel like that would be a good, like, they could put a W1 chip or whatever in the handle so it can be
yeah,
used Find My.
yeah. Then
Like,
I would just sit there and watch TV and like make this motion with my hand, and it would
it's a
think
good
I was
thing that
doing it.
motion is not visible to the rest of the camera.
It was a jump roping motion, Brad.
Yeah, that's what some people would.
Oh God,
It's a family
no.
affair.
Yep.
I don't know.
What are you
This
gonna do?
camera's really bothering me.
It's funny. I like it. I like
Well, it's
looking
just.
down on you. It just feels natural.
Does it?
Not really.
I feel like I'm part of the Lollipop Guild or something over here. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is
Your
it?
stature comes from within.
I'm just looking at all this stuff I gotta move, and I don't know where it's going. And the trash is not the answer because I already suggested that. And
See, that's your problem, is you suggested it. See, I would give her data, which she'll love. I know this from my own wife. She loves when I do this. If you could ever like actually prove them wrong, they get super happy about it.
that's
So just do what I said yesterday. Just put them all in boxes, put them somewhere, let 6 months go by, and then dump them somewhere that she has to deal with them and say, all right, it's been 6 months. You've never once even thought about this stuff. So we're going to throw them out now, right? She'll love it.
But we're pretty good
You
at
might want to
having.
give it to her for Christmas.
Yeah, there we go. Passive aggressive standoffs where we both know that thing needs to be moved, but neither one of us want to admit to.
Right. I do. I go through something like that every night. My wife just goes to bed and then I have to turn everything off. And it's like, I guess I'm starting the dishwasher and turning off the Christmas tree now and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
See,
and I'm
here's
sure.
my little conundrum that I refuse to solve, but you know what? It works, so I don't care. I have a
Mhm.
little. I rigged everything up through whatever HomeKit, so I have a
Yes.
button. This includes the
Oh.
Christmas tree lights, includes everything. It's
Mhm.
called Night, NIGHT. So when you go to bed,
Yes.
you press the button, and it turns all the stuff off. That's what it does.
Right.
It's super
Right.
great. However, every time I press it, it says failed, but all the stuff turns off. I don't care.
Oh, I love
Something
it.
is not getting
So
turned off.
something is giving it a bad feedback message or
And I
whatever.
can't figure out what it is, but I don't care because everything turns off.
Well, you are a weird combination of industrious and lazy. I like it.
Yeah. It's probably the homeless guy living in my attic. He's probably got some HomeKit stuff up there.
Yes. You just prod him and he presses a button.